Hello students, today we start with the second chapter, Units and Measurement. We shall learn the first part, that is of units. As studied in chapter 1, that is in physical world, we observe many phenomena occurring in our surrounding. You can note this down because it's not given in the description over here. To describe any phenomenon, measurement of different physical quantities associated with it are essential. Again I repeat, to describe any phenomenon, measurement of different physical quantities associated with it are essential, like distance, mass, time, etc., and that too accurately. Measurement of any physical quantity involves internationally accepted reference standard. Reference standard word is important, called unit. The result of this measurement of a physical quantity is expressed by a number. Number means numerical value, but it has to be accompanied by a unit. It has to be accompanied by a unit. The units for the it has to be accompanied by a unit. The units for the fundamental or base quantities. Fundamental or base quantities are called fundamental or base units. Now, it is not given here that what is meant by fundamental physical quantities. You can write it down in your notebook. I dictate you. The physical quantities which are independent of themselves for their complete specification, that is their existence, are known as fundamental physical quantities. And there are only three fundamental physical quantities, namely length, mass and time, which we shall see just now. Next one, the units of all other physical quantities can be expressed as combinations of those base units, and such units are called derived units, which are of derived physical quantities. Now you can write down what are derived physical quantities. The physical quantities which depend on fundamental physical quantities, that is base quantities, for their complete specification, their existence, are known as derived physical quantities. And hence, in the case of derived physical quantities, we have the formula for each physical quantity. Say for example density equal to mass upon volume. Then mass is fundamental and volume means L cube, which is also fundamental. Now next topic. So we have seen fundamental units and derived units. Derived units, I give you the example. Fundamental units of length, mass and time, physical quantities are for length, it is denoted as small m, which we shall see in the table later on. Then mass denoted by capital K, small g, kilogram, length small m, meter, mass kg, kilogram, and time second, small s is the symbol. Now derived units, example, SI unit of velocity, say velocity equal to displacement upon time, therefore V equal to d upon t, all small letters, which is equal to m by s, all small letters, equal to ms raised to minus 1. Similarly for acceleration, equal to velocity upon time, that is a equal to v upon t, all small letters, equal to m by s square, or it can be written as ms raised to minus 2, all small letters. Now third example of work, equal to force multiplied by displacement, that is W, capital W equal to capital F into small d, equal to, again for force it can be substituted as ma into d, all small letters. Now this is equal to, for mass you can substitute kg, for acceleration m upon s square, again for displacement into meter. So its simplification will be equal to kilogram meter square second raised to minus 2, that is equal to kg m raised to 2 s raised to minus 2. Now this entire unit can be referred as capital J equal to joule, after the name of the scientist, which we shall see later on. Similarly for kilogram meter per second square, we can substitute capital N, that is equal to Newton, after the name of the scientist, that is the unit of the force. And in fundamental form, capital N equal to kg m upon s square. Now next topic is the international system of units. The international system of units was came into existence in France, that is in Paris, in earlier times by different scientists. The base units for length, mass and time are as follows. First one is CGS system, that is units are centimeter, gram and second respectively. FPS system, foot, pound and second respectively. And the third and last one, MKS system, meter, kilogram and second respectively. Respectively word is important because, say, last one we consider m means meter, the unit of length, kilogram the unit of mass, and second the unit of time. The system of units accepted for measurement at present is called Système International, that is French spelling, and abbreviated as capital SI. SI system we use now widely. The SI with standard scheme of symbols was developed and recommended by General Conference on Weights and Measures, and this conference was held in France, Paris, and the scientists framed up the rules for how the unit should be. So different three systems of units we have seen. Now we take up SI system in detail. In SI there are 7 base units. 7 base units which is shown in the table below, which we shall see just after some time. Before that, we see 2 supplementary units, and the 2 supplementary physical quantities are plane angle denoted by d theta and solid angle denoted by d omega, which is both of the angles are shown in the diagram given besides. Here these are the 2 diagrams. Supplementary units. D theta is the plane angle and d omega is the solid angle. Now we define those angles as given here. Plane angle is the ratio of length of arc ds to the radius r. Ratio of length to the radius. And solid angle d omega, it is the ratio of the intercepted area dA, intercepted area to the square of its radius. The unit for plane angle is radian denoted by RAD, and the unit for solid angle is steradian denoted by SR, both small letters, and in radian also all small letters, which have to be taken note of. Both these are dimensionless quantities. Both of the units are dimensionless, means capital M raised to 0, capital L raised to 0, capital T raised to 0 is the dimensional formula because both are ratios. See, we also understand from the diagram. In the first diagram, d theta equal to ds upon r, where ds is nothing but the arc, which I have written besides with pen, and radian is the corresponding unit of plane angle, RAD. Similarly, for the solid angle, d omega equal to dA upon r square, where dA is the intercepted area, this one, upon r square, and SR, both small letters, is the unit of solid angle. Now next topic is of all 7 fundamental base quantities that is SI base quantities and their units along with their symbols. Length, mass and time we have already seen, that is meter, kilogram and second, small m, kg and small s. But while writing kg you have to make a note that in between kg there should not be any full point, or there should not be any full point at the end of kg also. No full point in between or at the end. Next one is electric current. Electric current, ampere denoted by capital A. Thermodynamic temperature, Kelvin denoted by capital K. Amount of substance, mole, that is the unit, spelling is MOLE, and in symbol it is only MOL, not to write in running letters. That you have to take note of while writing the symbol MOL, mole. Last one is luminous intensity. Unit is candela, denoted by CD, both small letters. Now those definitions given besides the symbol of the units have not to be taken into consideration from the examination point of view. Not at all. Now another units. Before going to that, before going to the next table of units, we discuss the rules for the use of SI unit system, which is not given in the description, and I tell you to note it down. These rules were given by General Conference on Weights and Measures. Write it down in your notebook. Practical norms for the use of SI system, and it will be helpful for you to write the symbol of any unit and solving certain questions of regarding units also. First point, the symbol of every physical quantity, the unit of every physical quantity should be represented according to its standard symbol. According to its standard symbol means as accepted internationally. Second, no full stop should be placed within or at the end of the symbol of a unit. Within or at the end. We have already seen in the example of kg. It should be written only as capital K, small g, without any full point. Third, symbols for units do not take plural form. For example, small m only is used to denote many meters also. For example, say 5 meters. 5 meters when you write, then in spelling 5 and small m e t r e s has to be written, while symbolically when you write it has to be written as 5 and small m only, without any full point. Fourth point, the units of physical quantities in numerator and denominator should be written as 1:1 only. This means that, for example, SI unit of acceleration has to be written as m by s square or ms raised to minus 2, all small letters, but not as m upon s, because a equal to v upon t. The unit of v, if we substitute, is m by s, again upon t means upon s. It cannot be written like that. M upon s is not valid, and it has to be written only as m upon s square. Fifth and the last point, full name of a unit, when it is named after a scientist, is not written with a capital letter, but the symbol for that unit as a capital letter. This can be understood like this with the help of an example. Say unit of force is Newton. Spelling, when you write Newton, and small letters, all small letters, but in symbol it is written as capital N without any full point. Similarly, the unit of pressure is Pascal. Spelling, when it is written in spelling, it is PASCAL, small p and small letters all, while in symbol it is written as capital P and small a together without any full point. Capital P, small a, without any full point. Now we see other units which are not included in SI system but important for solving numericals. We see here the one which I have tick marked, those you refer for numericals, others you need not. First one is minute, which I have tick marked, which is quite understandable. 1 minute, MIN is the symbol. Symbols you have to take note of. You cannot write any other symbol. 1 minute equal to 60 second. Second, not SEC but only S. Hour, 3600 second. Hour to minute and minute to second is shown. You remember the relation with seconds. 1 day equal to 24 hours equal to 86400 seconds. 1 year equal to 365.25 days, which is equal to 3.156 into 10 raised to 7 into 10 raised to 7 s, means seconds. Year to seconds. Then degree, 1 degree equal to pi upon 180. You have to multiply by pi upon 180, where pi equal to 3.14 radian, RAD. 1 liter equal to 10 raised to minus 3, 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube. That should be learned by heart. Important for numericals. 1 bar equal to 10 raised to 5 PA means Pascal. 1 bar equal to 10 raised to 5 Pascal. Next one is Curie. 1 Curie denoted by capital C, small I, which is the unit of radioactivity. Bar is the unit of one of the units of pressure. Curie is one of the units of radioactivity, which is 1 Curie equal to 3.7 into 10 raised to 10, which you have to learn by heart. Second inverse means disintegration per second. And the last one is standard atmospheric pressure, ATM. That is the symbol. No running letters, all small letters. 1 ATM equal to 1.01. Simply that much you can remember. 1.013 actually after rounding up the decimals, but you can remember as 1.01 into 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 5 PA. PA means Pascal. 1 ATM equal to, again I repeat, 1 ATM equal to 1.01 into 10 raised to 5 PA. Important for solving numericals. Those values have to be remembered by heart. Just a minute. Just wait for some time.